on Mercury Day. Okay. I can't really see for real, if everything is going to be in a shot until I put everything down. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so let's start with the silver, the great mothering energy has in store. What is coming out of chaos at this time? What's being created through chaos at this time? What messages are coming to us at this time? Or what message do we need to pay attention to at this time? So we have here rage. Interesting. We got rage here. Let's look in the book for this one. Let's see what page it's on. Rage. 92. Something could have more than 92. Or something significant happened in 92. I think that's Saturn Aqua. Alright. 92. External flames commemorate the honorable. The dishonorable are commemorated by the void. So somebody is about to be taken out or taken away or removed, or something is being removed from your path. The Chimera was a fire-breathing female monster in Greek mythology with a lion's head, a goat's body, and a serpent's tail. The Romans also represented the creature in their art as the most terrifying of beasts. Though her symbolism is debated, it is highly likely that she represents the desecration of the Divine Mother, especially the darker warrior aspects of the goddess. As a precursor to the patriarchal religious traditions that would dominate the world. Principally, this is because all of the animals who composed the Chimera were sacred to countless goddesses throughout Africa, Asia, and the Mediterranean. Her symbolism is used here to warn against blind, destructive rage. Menhit was the Nubian and Cometian goddess of war. She was a ferocious aspect of Sekhmet who was eventually assimilated by the goddess Mut. And if you know the story of I've been getting this to a lot lately, Sekhmet transformation into Hathor. Rage is a reaction to pain caused by the lack of or insufficiently expressed love we feel we deserve to receive. Solar plexus. Whether we become enraged by someone bumping into us or angry at the government for creating a law that doesn't support us, this definition will apply. There is great power in knowing this, because once we are aware that anger is a reaction to the pain we experience from not receiving the love we feel we deserve, then we can more efficiently move past it. Once we are aware that the anger is a reaction to the pain from us not receiving the love we deserve, we can move past it. The problem is that it is much easier for most of us to rant and rave about how mad we are about something or someone than to acknowledge that we are just plain hurt. The inability to admit to feeling pain and to deal with that pain then makes us more enraged, which eventually leads to retaliatory thoughts, which of course only leads to more rage. All we have to do is reflect on times in our own lives when we have deeply regretted having said or done something out of anger to know this is true. The majority of history books consist of a little more than tales of rage, with few agreeing on what the original catalyst for the negative feelings was. Naturally, this inability to properly deal with rage has caused untold suffering and cost billions of lives. Though there may be disagreements among people about whether they have the right to be angry or not, all will certainly agree that unchecked anger can have no positive result. So let us not focus on the person or persons committing the wrongs, but rather try to bring the focus back to where it belongs, ourselves. Rage and the Chimera is here. Sekhmet came up, so this is like Aries energy, fire, solar plexus, sun energy, Archangel Michael, spirit, sun, the number 1 could be important. You may be seeing 1 or 10s. Okay, so let's see what else in the void. Let's talk to the void. That's aspects of the moon's void, the black moon Lilith section. Let's see what energy is there. I feel like this is like somewhere we can't see, like a blind spot, like someone to tell us. Mute energy as well. What happened with Sekhmet? Okay, we have divine feminine awakening. Okay, so we've come to realize something. We've been told something. Remember Eve, the story of Eve as the canonized Bible has created. The story of Eve as someone who was talked to by and through a serpent. All right, a snake, that's the tail, is that it was a snake, right? Now the snake is light and dark. Okay, there is a light snake, there is a dark snake. Okay, light snake, dark snake. Okay, 2 snakes here. Okay, yes, both of them are snakes, but they represent a positive and a negative. Okay, light, positive, dark, negative. Okay, now you need both of these as a battery to create a charge, to charge something, electricity. Now there's movement, there's thought. Aquarius, Uranus energy, right? So we have Venus here, which is love and abundance. Okay, Venus shadow side is also lust, greed. Okay, so somebody is becoming aware that, you know, either you like anger, someone likes to be angry, or you may perceive someone as liking to cause drama or be angry, but this is actually could even be looked at, if you choose, it can be seen or perceived as there is hidden anger or hurt or pain, like the book said, we're simply hurt, plain old hurt. So somebody is realizing that they're hurt about something, or you may be starting to realize that somebody is still hurt by something that happened in the past that has to do with being greedy or taking more than, or taking something that didn't belong to you, thieving, stealing, like something coming full circle with that. Yep, you got shadow release here. Yeah, I'm hearing like forgive you when you, as much as you may have tried to forgive this person, or you may be trying to forgive this person for multiple things that have occurred, make sure you forgive yourself is what I was getting to. Make sure you forgive yourself. It's very important that you forgive yourself for the past where you may have done things out of greed or trying to be perceived or looked at aesthetically, especially as a certain way. Yeah, maybe. You gotta honor your emotions here at the bottom with Cancer. Yeah, so someone could be holding on to some emotions, and that's probably why they're acting the way that they are. They actually have hidden rage because they were hurt by something that you did, but instead of them confronting it and dealing with the problem, they're choosing to hold on to it and just simply see the opportunity to steal or take something from you out of pain or rage from the past, and they need to let it go, because pretending that you let something go but you're still holding on to it. Yeah, and then you got here with Lilith, honor your emotions with Lilith and Cancer, moon energy, right? You went through different phases, emotional instability or emotional insecurity, rather. Okay, so let's Again, so it's a little bit more divine feminine awakening. Yep. This could be a divine feminine energy. It could be a female woman. Or just someone who is very emotional about what's going on. They're in their emotions about what's happened so far. And they've been plotting or doing things or saying things. Bad choices, mixed signals. Yeah. Pretending that everything is cool, but it's really not. This came out sideways. They haven't really let it go. They haven't let it go. They want to let it go, but they haven't. Or they claim that they're letting it go. Burn bridge, isolation. You got disloyal, lack of trust, rejection, left alone, self-inflicted, paranoid, and sipping. So they gossiping about what they think you're doing to other people because they're coming from a place of hurt and pain from the past that maybe you had demonstrated some type of greed, or you took something that this person wanted, regardless of what it was. Person, place, thing, idea. They feel like you stole it or you take it, or people may claim that that's what you do, you know, on some Drake type shit. Jennifer Lopez type shit. Could be dealing with a Leo. But you, Venus being here is like you attracted it to you. You are the definition, or you're under the perception that you are the epitome of love and abundance, maybe unconditional love even. Okay, you could be Venusian in some aspect of this yourself. Maybe you got 25 here, break it down to a 7. You're one of your spirit guides, or one of the elements that you may be working with heavily right now, maybe water, or you may need to drink more water. However, Venus have the ability to allow things to flow and attract in your life. People could be jealous of that, or hoard it, or want it for themselves. And I think that's simply what happened with this person, place, or thing that this person feel like you took from them. Because Lilith came before Eve, right? In the story, Lilith came before Eve, but the ending was the same. The situation still ended up the same. Because there's something about when it comes to your desires or things that need to be manifested through you, as you, for you, by you, to you, you know, whatever that relation is, it's going to happen one way or another. Through this lifetime or another lifetime, your generations that come after you, like whatever needs to be manifested, you know, God's will be done. Okay, that's just point blank. That's what this is talking about here. And any you know, opposition to that, which will be the light, the masculinity here, the Adam part of it, the father of creation, you know, that energy is what's going to, you know, help create it in its own way, sort of fashion. So let's look at this love and abundance here. Okay, this could do something about an ex, or this could be just be in your old ways. Maybe you were stuck on someone, but you couldn't forgive them either. Untapped talents. You discover something that you liked about a person, place, or thing, and you've kind of been on that ever since. Yeah, you feel like what you're doing or this person is literally like your destiny, like you were made for this, but that somebody else might feel like you took it from them. But you can't take what's not yours. You can't take it, yeah. If you're still, you know, reproducing this thing, or you're still in it for the long haul, if this person's still in it with you for, like, there's a positive and a negative charge going on here. So if this is about a person, they might feel like you took something from them in a situation or with a person, but you know, you were cooperating with another person. So it's both, if anything, all three persons involved would have to have a conversation. All three persons involved will have to have a conversation, because they can't just put it on you saying that you did something to somebody else to make them not do something with you. Especially if this is a masculine, a man. Like, they're methodical. They know exactly what they were doing when they did it. Okay? And the fact that they're coming up as an ex or something that is clingy and trapped on the past, when it comes to the past, this is probably somebody you wasn't even with and they never ended up with either. They was never with that person for real. But maybe your situation was different. Person, place, or thing. It's like somebody, it's like, you know how kids are, like small children are. Because I always hated when kids be like, mine, mine, mine. Like, that's something I just could not stand. However, on some level of person or personal items or privacy, it's, yes, be that way. But not with stuff that's just not, you know, connecting dots to me. I thought that way when I was younger. But what I'm saying is, it's like, you know how small children, like, they're not playing with the toy, but as soon as you pick it up and touch it, now they want to pick it up and touch it too, but they weren't even thinking about it. It's giving that type of energy here with this reading. And that person is still mad or still have some type of pain about it, which is causing them to rage out. Even though they might try to seem helpful and all this other shit, the motivation behind what they do is rage. So no matter how, you know, pure of heart or in well-intentioned, something they try to do, say, and being supportive of you, they still are coming from this. It's still coming from a rageful space within them. It's not coming from a place of, you know, forgiveness and love. It's coming from a place of hurt and pain and rage, anger. Okay, yeah. You got paperwork here, longing, reunion, denial, excuses, divorce. So this could have been why you broke up with someone. They probably thought you were cheating, or this person, like, you used them to get some money, or somebody were using you for money, or they did something with paperwork to get money from you and then ghosted you and kicked you out. They got the money and then told you that you got to move or you have to go. Stressed you out because they put you out. You thought things would be different. Yeah, what hopeful here. But then you see that, you know, through gossiping or hearing what other people were talking about around the way from somebody older. They said that basically they would be better if you weren't there, and they felt like you were causing chaos. Yeah, so the divine intervened in this situation and broke all that shit up. And you got the narcissist was drowning in everything that they were doing. They were drowning. Maybe they lost their job or something like that, so they had to go find a new job. They had to find a new wave, or they had to find a new way to get money or have money because they took a hit by somebody, a masculine in their family. They may have took a financial hit dealing with this person, and they was really, really hoping to get rid of something. Yeah. What's this? That's probably what the shadow release is. 37 breaking down to a 1. There's an opportunity for a new start here with this relationship, should you both choose. Here, yeah, we got harmony. What else do we need to see about shadow release? Shadow release. Yeah. Releasing karmics. Apology. For rash acts. So you may have behaved rationally or arrogantly towards this person out of fear that you wouldn't heal or you wouldn't be able to make ends meet without this person. So they were operating from a standpoint of rage and anger and pain and hurt towards you. And in return, you may have reacted in the way to basically put some boundaries up, but at the same time, you had a lot of anger or worry yourself about what was going to happen to you in your situation, because you are working with this person, or you guys were in a relationship of some kind. And because they couldn't get over the past, or they couldn't trust you anymore, they never treated you, they never let it go. Whatever happened in the past between you and this person, they never let it go. You guys probably did have a soulmate connection, or you guys came here to fulfill some type of contract or whatever, and this might be the end of that contract, you know what I'm saying? And you get to, you know, reset and move on, which is why Harmony, Karmics, and Apology is here. You're releasing this relationship. It's like when I get louder, she get louder. But it's like you guys are releasing this relationship because it's been, yeah, the contract has been fulfilled. Like, the things have come full circle now. So there is no good or bad, you know, it's just perception that makes it so. But because of what they did emotionally, you had some heavy emotions towards this person, but you went within and chose to heal yourself with the rage that you had within you. And maybe you think, hopefully, you know, you guys' relationship will go back to being something that's kind of, you know, you're kind of hoping that real person return, or that relationship or situation will return, and it'll be more peaceful. Like, maybe you guys can talk about it later. But from what I see, this person they not over it. Like I was saying before, like, this person is not over it. They probably will never get over it. They probably will never let it go. Yeah, they're never gonna let it go. Spirit has said it's best for you to just move away from this whole situation, because they're never gonna let it go. Whoever is holding on to the past, they don't want to let it go. They don't want to move on. People who are like that, they find more comfort in the past than they do in the present moment, which is where everything is happening. Those are people you don't want to, you know, yeah. That's not something you want to nurture. Yeah. It may take a while for things to change, or to see different things change. Yeah. It may take a while for you to see the changes that have already happened when you chose to walk away from this person, or these people, or these situations, or dynamics that you were raised to think was healthy. Once you choose to walk away from this and go get away, relax, have fun, maybe you need to go on a vacation, or maybe you just need to turn your life into what may feel like a vacation for you. You want your life to feel like you're living a vacation every single day. So you stand loyal to what the divine has in store for you, what the Most High has in store for you. Stay on that track. Yeah, talk your shit. Spit your game, talk your shit. All right, Lilith and Taurus, Lilith and Gemini. You are worthy, you look great, you're true. Mama, really? Mama. Okay, so what else? Yeah. It's a coming to Jesus moment. Somebody's having a coming to Jesus moment. Maybe you're having a coming to Jesus moment about the situation. Like, you're starting to see, like, certain people are never going to change, or certain dynamics with people are never going to change. You have to be able to pinpoint and realize when something or someone is never going to change, or something about someone is never going to change. And how is that going to affect your well-being? You have to take that into consideration, because you can change it anytime you want to. Yeah. And ascend out of that. So there's a lesson here. Yeah, here's the aha moment. There's a lesson here that this person is trying to teach you. If you look at it from your higher perspective, there's a lesson in this. Okay, it might be forgiveness. It might be in letting things go. It might be of reflecting on things that maybe you still have rage about, that you haven't, you know, addressed or looked forward to, you know, ending a cycle with someone. There's something maybe you've still held on to. Find a way to let it go. or when you walk into situations, new situations, and there's some level of rage or anger that comes up for you, address it. Become, you know, relaxed in the state. Like, stay relaxed in that state. Calm. Find a way to still remain calm and allow yourself to feel your anger and your rage. That doesn't mean, you know, you take actions like, you know, you do too much. You don't become bloodthirsty, okay? Because that rage and anger serves a purpose, but it's not to become bloodthirsty. The purpose of Sekhmet was to clear out and cleanse, you know, Tower moment, destroy the things, Mars, Leo, Seven of Wands, destroy the things that are impure to the eye, by way of the eye, the third eye, the first eye, okay? Whatever's blocking the vision, blocking the connection to the Most High Holy Spirit, move it out. You know, that was the whole purpose of in the Bible when they were supposed to be going through and cleansing the land. You're cleansing your body. You're cleansing the temple. Jesus cleansed the temple, okay? Again, going back to that snake, right? So this is about you being able to see things clearly. Maybe you need to do a third eye meditation. Or listen to some third eye chakra cleansing music. But yeah, because this talks about, but yeah, you got transformation here, rhythm, music here. Yep, detachment, vibration. Yeah, maybe tap it into some music. Music is going to help you be better at analyzing the things that may seem hard or difficult for you to move through. You know, sit in your emotions and feelings and see what the ultimate purpose of those are. All right. And I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much. Peace.